In a grassy green meadow, on a farm far away, there stood a grand oxen grazing the pasture all day. But the bull wasn't the only animal in sight all around, for there was also a gnat who emerged from the ground. The gnat flew through the air, landing on the bull to take a rest. The gnat then sprung to his feet, saying,
I must not sit long, for I am the best. I'm the king of this land, and everyone should know that I'm number one, the ace, the pro.
The gnat's name was Matt, standing a quarter-inch tall, but he had a lot of nerve for an insect so small.
This meadow is my kingdom, and from here I can see there are no fit rulers other than me.
Matt then pulled out his royal telescope, which was a symbol of power. At least that's what he hoped.
I can see for miles with the height of this view. In fact, this is a life that I can get used to.
But Matt was soon shaken by a rumbling below, as the bull raised his head from the grazing just a short time ago. This caused Matt some trouble, and as if in a blur, he dropped his telescope right in the bull's fur.
What a tragedy this is. I must retrieve it right now, but I hope I do not disturb the day of this fine cow.
So there he flew, but as he got closer he saw the telescope had broken, dropping Matt's jaw. Acting calm, Matt averted his flight, stopping at the bull's ear to make sure he was all right.
I'm so sorry for the mess. It will not happen again. I can understand your anger, as I must be a pest.
The bull then noticed the gnat to his left and had to then state,
What are you talking about? I feel fine. In fact, I feel great.
Surely you must be mad, as I broke my telescope, and on your head is where it fell. And I'm so upset, I figured you wouldn't feel so well.
But the bull was not bothered, as he didn't even notice the gnat on his horn, nor did he feel the telescope smaller than a grain of corn.
Nope, I didn't even notice your telescope on my fur. But if you don't mind me asking, could you remind me who you were?
Is this some joke? Do you not know who I am? For I am the great Matt the Gnat, and don't you forget it, my friend.
Matt was so angered by the bull's non-recognition that he quickly sped off to a different direction. But the bull was puzzled by the reaction Matt gave. He said to himself,
Running away from your problems? Well, that's not very brave, for there was no such reason to angrily fly away.
So the bull carried on his uneventful day, but the bull knew a lesson and wished Matt too shared.
Some problems are so small we need not to care. We see ourselves as bigger than what we actually are, but we must remember our role both near and far. We are often of greater importance in our own eyes than in the eyes of our neighbor. The smaller the mind, the greater the conceit.